Hey guys, Jay here, and today we are going to do a disassembly of this Kizer T1 or Task1. We're going to take it apart, clean it up, lube it up, and all that fun stuff. Before we get started though, I just want to show you, I actually swapped the clip that came on the T1, because if you remember, it comes with this really nice milled clip. Now you're saying to yourself, Jay, well, if it's really nice, why'd you take it off? Well, it does not, it's not a deep carry clip at all. And you guys know how I am about the deep carry clips. I know it's stupid, but just about all of my knives have deep carry clips on them. So I found a clip that actually fits the T1 here. And you might recognize it because it's the same aftermarket clip that you can get for the Kershaw Link. So it fits that knife. And this guy, the ZT0456. Same exact clip. And I will put a link in the description below so you guys can see where to get it from. I like it. I don't know about you guys, but okay. So let's go ahead and let's get started. You're going to need a T6 Torx number 6. I like to use alcohol pads to clean it, and then of course you're going to need some knife lube. And I like to use, see that, Daiwa reel grease. So yeah, it is for actually for fishing reels. But I really like this, the viscosity of it, because when you apply the grease, it just sits there. It doesn't really run. Now I know there's more expensive lubes out there, like what is it, Nano Lube? Good stuff, but it's expensive. I mean, and I think I picked this up for about geez, I don't know, $6-7. So that's why I'm using this. All right, let's get to work though. So of course we gotta take off the clip. Oh my goodness. You're not gonna need a T6, you're gonna need a T8. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, T6 will not work. All of these body screws are actually T8. Okay, well I got one screw that's trying to be a little bit difficult. It's loose, it's just not coming out, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and take off the pivot. And I believe, yep, it's going to use the same T8, so that's good. Wrong side, Jay. There we go. Okay, so we got the screws out. Let's go ahead and take apart the scales. Okay, so sometimes the bearings don't come out too easy, so I like to use just a box cutter razor knife because it's thin enough to kind of get in there, where a screwdriver, even the smallest screwdriver that I have, would probably not fit. Let's get those, so we're going to get the bearings out, which is all going to come out in one piece. There we go. That one. Let's get out the other one. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and clean this stuff up, and then we will get it back together. Okay, now let's go ahead and clean up the blade. Very carefully. Alright, now that we have everything cleaned, we're going to go ahead and oil up the insides. And of course you do not want to use too much. But you guys already know that, right? Alright, we're going to put a little bit, just like a drop or two, right in the pivot area where the bearings will sit. Just a little bit. I don't even squeeze the bottle, I just let it drip out. Okay. Move that around, make sure. Yep. Okay. I'm going to put a drop on top of the bearings. Bam, one there. And okay, good. Alright, let's do the other side. One. There we go. Okay, we're going to put the one side of the pivot back in. And then we're going to lube up the post here. Just a drop. Okay. I'll put a little bit on the inside of the pivot here too, just a drop. Good. And then you come out. Let's do one more drop. Oh, yeah, there I see it. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and put everything back together. Go ahead and put the clip back on. First, let me wrench this one down. Yep. Yep. Good. Back spacer looks pretty lined up good. Make sure all our screws look good. Just checking if there's any play. Nope. Nice. I gotta tell you though, this is probably one of the easiest knives I have ever taken apart and putting back together. It's pretty darn simple to take apart the T1 here. Make sure that oil kind of gets moved around in there in the pivot. Probably could loosen the pivot because, well, right now it's completely tightened. So it's totally wrenched down. And you know what I always say about knives where the pivot is completely tightened. That just shows you how quality of a knife that it actually is. Oh yeah. Okay, I think we're done, guys. That's it. If you have any questions, by all means, ask away down in the comment section below. And if there's a knife that you're thinking of that you would like to see me take apart and clean and put back together, let me know that as well in the comments section. And I mean, if I get quite a few comments for one specific knife, then that would be the next one that we take apart and put back together. Well, after we clean it and oil it. So that's it. If this video answered, well, most of your questions about disassembling the Kizer T1, well, why not just go ahead and leave me a like? So I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you at the next video. You guys take care, okay?